guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you guys for tuning in again. If you're new to this channel, welcome. Make sure you click subscribe and turn on your post notification. That way you'll be alerted whenever I post, okay? So today's video is gonna be a very different video. As you can see by the title, it ain't gonna be no reaction video. No honey, it's time for some girl talk, okay? So for today's video, we're gonna be talking about dating a white guy. We all know, like, when you black and you're dating somebody who's white, the first thing that you're thinking is them babies, the cute biracial babies that you get with curls and blue eyes. But when you're dating a black dude and you're black, honey, you better pray to God you don't get a tree monster. Okay, it's a joke, guys. It's a joke, okay? All babies are beautiful, okay? We are beautiful. We all are. Okay, let's just dive into the video. So if you are a black girl like me, you know, if you are African or I don't care, but if you are black, honey, have you guys dated a white guy or a white girl? Leave your answer in the comment below. I want to go ahead and read them all because this is very juicy. Anyway, I got my notebook here. We're going to be talking about some juicy stuff. You know, when I was younger, I never thought that I could be in a relationship with a white guy because I never thought that white guys could fall for me. I don't know why, but I never thought about it, but it happened one day, very long time ago. Anywho, I always thought the white guys were very romantic, you know, by watching movies. You know, you see the chemistry in those movies, you know, romantic movies. I know you know what I'm talking about. And growing up in Africa, people don't show chemistry or romance in the streets. So I always thought that black dudes were never romantic, but that white dudes are very romantic. So that was actually what I thought. And when I got together with the white guy, he was very romantic. So check. I think that white dudes are very romantic, and I think that they love being thoughtful. Like, if he gives you a gift, he gives you something small, something very, you know, with a lot of thoughts and all that. I think that white guys, like in a relationship, or white girls, they are less materialistic than us. They are really like, they love small things, small gestures, but with a lot of thoughts behind it. You know what I mean? So that is what you get when you are in a relationship with a white person. You know, white people, they are very spontaneous. Let me just explain this to you. In the Western, people don't have really like a culture or a tradition like us back in Africa or like in Asian countries. They are really free. They do whatever they like, whenever they want. So that relationship will be very spontaneous. I remember, yeah, having that spontaneous feeling in my interracial relationship because, you know, you feel free, you feel that everything is okay, and there are no boundaries. They are very spontaneous, and they don't really follow rules. They are free. You feel free. Okay, that's why you have to pay attention. If you are a black girl like me, you know we come from a cultural and traditional background. You know our traditions and cultures are very strict. So if you're dating a white person, don't just get caught away in that feeling though. Just make sure you are on both sides, which is the hardest thing to do, of course. Anywho, yes, I'm checking my notebook. But the most crazy thing, the thing that you really see in interracial relationship is the mix and the fusion of cultures. They have a huge impact on the relationship. Let me give you an example. Yes, I'm gonna go back into my personal life, so you better watch this video because I'm gonna be telling all the things that I did back in the days. Anywho, I remember being in an interracial relationship and the guy was like, can you spend the night? Like, can you stay at my house for the night? And I was like, how in the hell am I going to explain to him that this is mission impossible? Listen, I was very young. I wasn't even 18. And I felt sorry for him because, of course, like I said, they don't have any rules to follow here in the Western. You know, they feel free. If you want to stay the night, stay the night. If you want to do whatever you do, whatever. But in our culture, in our tradition, you don't stay, you don't even in some places, just walking hand in hand with your boo is taboo. So can you imagine staying the night with your boo? Can you imagine me trying to explain to my mama, like, can I stay the night? Like, what the F? Like, but those were the crazy things that we argued about, or staying maybe late, you know. I already came late, like, how am I now going to stay in the night? Like, you know, it's tough, you know. So all those things create misunderstandings, arguments. You fight about crazy things, about those misunderstandings, things that he can't understand, things that it's hard to explain, you know. And the thing was, I just got to Belgium. I just got to Europe. Like, I was very, very African. And he was very, very European, you know. So it was very, very hard to understand each other, since I grew up in a different background and he grew up in a very different background. We were raised differently. We had different cultures. Our parents had different, you know, ways of educating us. So it was very, very hard to really find, you know, some common things, you know, some things we really agreed on. So at the end, of course, that the relationship didn't work out, because, you know, all those fights, all those arguments, you know, one start to feel like he's not being understood, and the other one also feels the same way. And, you know, of course, it's over like 4 years ago. Like, it's done. Yeah, that kind of relationship really don't work out. So for people who are dating somebody from another race, for, you know, make sure you understand each other. Make sure the communication is open and you can freely communicate. Again, for me, it was also hard because I just got in a new country. I had to speak a new language. When a language is still new for you, you can't really express your feelings and express everything you want to express as if it was your mother language, you know. Like, for him it was his mother language, but for me it was a strange language, you know. So all that, you have to really pay extra attention to that. But you know what, I'm not trying to say that interracial relationship don't work. Interracial relationship work, okay. One more thing, if you're a black girl dating a white guy, make sure you explain to him how your hair works, because, you know, you will have to explain why you take a long time in the salon. You will have to explain why you don't wet your hair every time in the shower. You will have to explain why you don't just jump anyhow you want in a swimming pool. You're gonna have to explain all that. At the end of the day, you can't really, like, say, like, this is better or this is worse. Again, love is blind. Love has no color. You can fall in love with whoever, and he can treat you amazingly as he can treat you bad. You know, it's all about just finding the right person, I guess, and finding somebody who is ready to commit to the relationship. I believe that people change, but also it depends if they are ready, you know. When we are younger, sometimes we are not ready to really give the relationships our all. As we grow up, we start seeing the benefits of a relationship, and we decide, okay, I'm gonna try harder, or, you know, whatever. But that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you experienced, what you think about, you know, dating a white guy, dating a black dude. What have you seen? Okay, what have you heard? So make sure you leave a comment down below, okay? And don't forget to click subscribe and turn on your post notifications. That way you'll be alerted whenever I post a new video. Thank you so much. Like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, bye.